Hey, it's Patrick Brewer here from Brewer Consulting, coming to you live from the TD Ameritrade Conference here in sunny Orlando, Florida. Just had a long day being at the conference, meeting with vendors, some of my former colleagues at Dimensional, and some of our advisor consulting clients. It was great to kind of meet them in person here at the event. We attended a great presentation from one of my ex-colleagues at Dimensional, Jeff Pierce. He's the head of practice management, and his topic was just looking at the different trends in what clients think advisors do and kind of how to interpret that information. And one of the things that came up was referrals. And Jeff's point was, well, it's really important to have a strategy in place to generate referrals. Now, I want to explore that a little bit. I think that's absolutely true, but the question is, what type of strategy do you implement? Do you take more of a conventional approach where you ask your clients for referrals? Do you ask them for feedback around how they want to be asked for referrals, right? There's a lot of different traditional approaches to generating more referrals in your practice. You may be doing one of these now, you may have considered one of these, or you may be not doing anything to generate more referrals into your business. We've leveraged some really creative ways to do this, so I want to share two of them with you today on this video. The first one is using LinkedIn. So let's assume that you have a 10-year relationship with one of your clients and they're an executive at General Electric. Now, that person is going to have a very strong affiliation, positive or negative, to General Electric. Hopefully it's positive. And most of their social circle is going to be in that sphere, right? It's going to be at General Electric. Those people are going to have very homogeneous planning needs because they're going to have similar compensation, similar stock options if they're an executive. So you can ask that person for a referral and they're going to know somebody who's very similar to them, most likely. Now, one of the ways that you can ask them is you can say, hey Steve, let's assume that's your client's name. Hey Steve, I was thinking about reaching out to some people on LinkedIn, and you and I have built a trusted relationship over the years, and just wondering if you'd be comfortable if I just mentioned your name and reached out to a few people that you were connected with at GE to see if it would make sense for us to grab coffee or even a virtual coffee. Is that something you would be comfortable with? 9 out of 10 times, they're going to say yes, and that opens up the opportunity to have a warm discussion with somebody who you didn't before know. And it doesn't rely on Steve, your client, to remember to passingly refer you, right? It moves it from passive to active. And you don't need to make Steve feel awkward because he's not the one reaching out. You're just leveraging the trust that you've built and extending that trust onto a new relationship with someone else that Steve knows. Now, another more advanced way that we've been leveraging inside of our leveraging referrals inside of our firm is we actually retarget all of our clients with an indoctrination campaign, a video indoctrination campaign on Facebook, where we basically warm them up over time, create kind of a viral loop, and then we leverage all of that, the likes and shares and things from the videos that we've created to expand the web so that we can see, their friends and family can see that they work with us as their advisor, as we express gratitude for them for entrusting us with their assets, and we share valuable content with them. And that has increased the inbound marketing that we see on our on the side of referrals. So those are two strategies that you could look at. I'd say the LinkedIn one is a little bit easier. The Facebook one is more advanced. And I hope that's helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Take care.